Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Prettychoice, and you're welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. So, guys, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the difference between black women and white women. So, guys, a lot of people are coming out to say their mind on this, like reacting to it, and it's like all over TikTok, guys. So, like, seriously, I know, and there's a lot of difference between black women and white women. So, but yeah, I think you guys really need to decide on this. So, I'm not going to review more details. So, I'm just going to leave you guys to enjoy the show and drop your comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Keep watching me, keep supporting your girl. Without further review, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.
The difference between a black woman and a white woman. A white woman was raised to be a wife, while a black woman was raised to be independent. A white woman was raised to be submissive to her husband, while a black woman was raised to do without a man. And if she do get a man, he ain't shit. A white woman will listen to when her husband speaks, and speak afterwards, while a black woman will yell on top of her lungs while her husband is trying to talk. A white woman will have a discussion, while a black woman will rather have an argument. I'm not hating on nobody, but I'm just saying.
I have no clue. I don't know. I've never talked to him. I've never dated him. I've never been inclined to speak to him. Hell, I've barely even been around him my whole life. So I have no clue. That could be great. That is not for me. It's been me and sister since day one, and that's where it's probably gonna be at.
The difference between white women and black women in accepting a compliment. Hey, you look really good today. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Hey, you look really good today. No, no, no. Oh, this is just perfect. Just the perfect way to start my day with some sexist, paternalistic, disgusting man speaking to me.
As y'all already know, I'm married to a white woman.
It's not who you married to that concerns me. It's what you said that concerns me. See, as a black man, my mother is black. My auntie is black. My grandmother is black. My sister is black. My daughter gonna be black. For you to come over here talking about white woman are better than black woman, why would you have to downgrade your own race, your mother, your grandmother, all the pain they go through just to make you the man you are today? And you're not even thankful? You're thankful, but yeah, you turn around, you put them down. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm sick and tired of seeing people just downgrade black women in general. You don't have to downgrade black woman just to make your point. You can marry whoever you want to marry, that's fine. I don't care. I'm pretty sure black women don't care. I'm pretty sure none of us don't care, but don't come over here talking about why this is better than the other one. It's fucking dumb.
So lately I've been thinking about the difference between the way that white women describe the misogyny that they experience within their community and the way that black women, indigenous women, and other women of color describe the misogyny that they experience within theirs. Like I'm sure that some black, indigenous, or other women of color use this term, but I just mostly only ever hear white women describe misogyny as men's audacity. Like, I'll see white women post a description of some creepy or stalkerish or just blatantly sexist interaction she saw or experienced herself online. And then there will be at least one white woman in the comments being like, oh my god, the audacity. And I'm just kind of like, mm, mm, mm. I don't think audacity really covers it, you know? I don't think that's an appropriate word to describe what you're going through. Y'all know? Like, it's beyond disrespect, and I just think that the connotation of a word that means, oh, somebody being bold is way too plausibly positive to be used to describe an inherently violent tendency, you know? And that in turn reminds me of the word that white women will often use whenever they are called out for saying or doing something racist to a person of color or a black person or an indigenous person, etc. Which is like the word offended. Like, once again, like, offended doesn't accurately describe what racism does when it's done interpersonally. It's not a matter of being insulted or being annoyed by something. It's something that relates to systemic harm, something that's gonna cause suffering down the road for the marginalized party in that interaction, And I mean, oftentimes it is just used as a way to like straight up invalidate and kind of manipulate the person of color or the black person or the indigenous person out of like speaking up for themselves, right? But sometimes I get the sense that white women don't know what other word to use. And I just kind of like see parallels, And I wonder if some white women are as invalidating to BIPOC as they are because they kind of invalidate themselves in regards to other forms of systemic violence they face. And I wonder where that comes from, or if anyone else has noticed it.
So listen, this is the difference between white and black folk. Watch. Okay, so if you got a brother or sister with a different dad or a different mom, that's still your brother, right? But with white folks, that's my half brother. That's my half.
Wow. Wow. That's a pretty bold statement. However, we can't hate on something we created. Yeah. We set the tone for pretty much everything. So how is it that we can hate on a white woman when some of them try so hard to be like us? Take it how you want it, but appropriation is alive and well. Watch your mouth next time. Watch it. Don't get too beside yourself.
What is wrong with you? Someone just says, I love.
You know what's funny? When you ask somebody why they don't like black women, what are the common things you hear? They have an attitude. They are very masculine. They're very independent, that they don't need, quote unquote, no man. My question to you is, it's not all women like that? And obviously, it depends individually. But you tell me you haven't met no white, Latina, Native, Asian woman that does the exact same thing. So what's the difference between a black woman? That lets you know that stereotypes harm. Whether you think it's funny or not, at the end of the day, stereotypes harm.
Yes, because I've been seeing a lot of comments like this in the comment section. Like, can you say something about white men and black women? And yes, I can. For me, personally speaking, I find that there are probably about 3 reasons why white men choose black women. Reason 1 being, it's a fetish thing. Like 70% of the time, it's always some kind of fetish. Anytime a white guy used to approach me when I was younger, it used to always be, oh, you look like Rihanna or you look like Beyonce. I look like neither one of those people. Black people always tell me I look like Kiki Palmer. I don't really get that one either, but yeah. It's mainly a fetish thing. Reason number 2, he's looking to shake shit up in bed. I'm pretty sure, white guys talk about rumors about things that they've heard that black girls do in bed. It doesn't really count as the whole fetishize thing, because I feel like the fetishize thing is for white men who only go for black women. As opposed to these ones, they're going to generally go back to white women. They just want something a little bit different. And the third and final reason is the guy who really kind of doesn't really see color. He's generally just attracted to women. He's dated black, white, Spanish. He just really kind of cares about the person on the inside, and you guys build a bond, and then you all of a sudden you're this interracial couple when he really kind of didn't see her color in the first place. He just saw what a good person she is. And the difference between this and the post I made earlier is the fact that black women, well, most black women that I know are not actively going out seeking white men just because that they are white. And black women in power are looking for a black partner, for a black man. They don't go out of their way looking for white men to parade on their arms, unless you count like the biracial ones who were raised by white moms. That's a whole different conversation for another time. Also, since I'm already here, I want to address some other things in the comment section. A lot of people are talking about, well, what about the Kardashians? The Kardashians were well off. They were never wealthy, not in the way Paris Hilton is. Her sister is married to a Rothschild, and if you know anything about the Rothschild, you know that they own like the biggest banks in the world. That is generational wealth, like through and through. I know y'all remember that video of Kim cleaning out Paris's closet. Also, a lot of you keep saying that Paris Hilton is not top tier. I didn't mean looks wise. I meant family and connections and who she is as a Hilton. The Kardashians/Jenners are wealthy now. They have certain connections now, but back in those days, they did not. And what exactly did Kim use to get to that level? A black man. Because without that tape, no one would know who the hell she really is. When she got what she wanted and she pumped out a few babies, who did she go back to? What's the image that she's trying to get back to right now? But y'all ain't ready for that conversation either, so.
You prove the point. Black women sit around all day and call each other that. Each other. So if I start popping off and saying, you're a fucking bitch, you're a bitch, X, Y, and Z, that's okay. Because I'm gay. That's okay. Because the gay community uses it, that's okay. No, that's what I thought.